What up, New Mexico? You know what time it is. It's the Make You Famous podcast, the only podcast that's putting on for our New Mexican artists. This week, we're spotlighting Queen Envee from Albuquerque, New Mexico. You're on with Frankie's.
Hey guys, me Frank Easy. Today we're interviewing Envee.
Hey everybody, I'm Envee the Queen.
Alright, Envee. What part of New Mexico are you from?
Albuquerque, born and raised, been here all my life.
So tell me about your musical background.
I did stuff in school, and then my brother used to always participate in battles and stuff, or, the cipher rounds at parties. And so I really got inspired by that and started rapping.
Okay. Who's your biggest influence in music?
I'd have to say Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn Hill?
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of people's influence on that?
Yes, she's dope. Just her lyricism and keeping it real.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Your style, where do you get that from? Like, is this your own? Or do you...
Yes, I'd say it's my own. I try to be unique and, be myself.
So being a female artist, do you believe it's harder for you in this music industry?
Yes. I think we're looked over a lot, and a lot of times I think guys don't want to listen to female rappers, so we've got to work that much harder, to prove it.
Yeah. Also being from New Mexico, it's always looked over.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
So do you do any shows?
Yes, I do shows regularly. It's just now with what's going on in the world, we're on pause, so I don't have anything scheduled yet, but there's a show coming up in Gallup. Once we get the new date for that, that's what's coming up next.
All right. What was your first show you've ever done?
Ooh, I want to say it was a car show. My first show was a car show. Yeah.
Here or where?
Yes, it was here. Mm-hmm. I've done quite a few of those. So
when did you start rapping or?
It's been like 12 years now.
12 years.
Yeah. And just something that I've always wanted to do is music, singing, and then hearing my brother, I really wanted to get into the rapping and got inspired. So.
How many shows do you think you've done so far?
Ooh, I would say hundreds.
Hundreds. Okay.
Yeah. I try to get out more. I've done Wyoming and I've done Colorado and Texas, but I need to get out more.
How's that feeling of being on doing a show and stuff?
It's good. I love the rush of being on stage and performing, and it's great.
Have you worked with any big artists, or while you're doing a show, have you met any?
Yes, I've met, Warren G and Baby Bash, Frankie J, and a few more.
What are they like?
They're all dope. They're all down to earth and real cool.
Yeah, I don't know if you know Lyrical Minds.
Yes.
Yeah, he actually done a few shows with Baby Bash too, and that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, we opened for him in Wyoming. Me and my girls, a triple threat team. It's Audra and Mystery and me.
Well, where are they at? This whole...
I know we've been on a hiatus too. They're busy with life and work, and time goes by so fast, so it's crazy.
Yeah. When was the last time you worked with them?
Well, I worked with Mystery a few weeks ago. We're trying to get something new out. It's just whenever we can all get our schedules together,
Yeah, it is a tough one.
It's another thing.
Yeah. So you're working on new music?
Yes, always. I just dropped a YouTube video with my girl, the real KB. It's called Fire, so you got to check that out, definitely.
We'll have to check that out and see what that's all about.
I should submit that one for the countdown.
Yeah. It'll be for July, July.
Yeah, nice.
So if you could work with any artist, who would it be?
Who would it be? That's a tough one. I would say, Tupac, if he could come back.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Lauryn Hill, should be dope to work with her. Some of the ladies in hip hop,
Yeah, that's true. So, what part of music do you consider to be hard?
Just, I don't know. I kind of do it all. So I do my own producing at home, and I, do recording and all of that. So I think the hardest thing is when you don't have your own setup to get into the studio, and it is a lot of work to do.
So do you have your own setup?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I'm able to just get in whenever I feel.
Nice. So do you make your own beats?
No, that's the only thing I need to do. Yeah. That's the one thing I don't do. But I usually get beats from like Crunk Navajo. I'm working on something with Don Major, and Cash Keys got the Quarantine mixtape, so that's coming out soon too.
Nice. There's a few people I know that work with them, so.
Yeah.
So what inspired you to do your music in general? Like, I know you said your brother, but
it was just something I always wanted to do since I was little. I always wanted to be a singer. So, and then I just went the rap route.
With times being tough and all that, what keeps you going?
The love for it. It's just who I am. I just love being able to put my thoughts down, and get it out to the world how I feel and what I'm experiencing, what we all are experiencing. It's just nice, kind of like storytelling, and it's a good outlet.
It's a real good outlet, actually, and I don't know if you guys heard her music. You guys should check it out and see what you guys think.
Definitely. I'm on YouTube.
So before going into record, what do you do? Like, is there a certain ritual or routine?
No, not really. Once I'm in the booth, once I'm in the, my little studio, I'm in my zone and I'm ready.
All right. So currently you're working on a few projects?
Yes. I'm working on releasing my second mixtape, the Queen of Hearts 2 mixtape, and my album, which is called Just One of the Guys, The Pen of a Femme Fatale. So that'll be out soon too. And that's all Crunk Navajo beats on that one.
Okay, Crunk Navajo beats.
Yeah.
You gotta check them out.
Yeah, definitely.
So what was the first song you ever recorded?
It was a song called Emotions. And that was way back when. I don't even know if I have a copy of it still. It's like you have your old computers trying to record stuff, and then you lose stuff. But
so what brought that song out?
Just the way I was feeling at the time, really. Just I was working with at a call center, and I met this dude named Troy, and shout out to him. He was Army brat at the time, and he worked with Power Moves Entertainment, and so that's when I first got the chance to get into a studio because I didn't have access to it before then, and so that really was what gave me the jump off. And
I'd have been the call center,
always the call center.
Gets you emotional,
right?
I know people there. It's crazy.
Well, I worked for TiVo, so that was cool because we had the TVs at our desk, and everybody's watching, all the cool shit while we're sitting there at work, and it's easy to get inspired that way.
Yeah. So, what do you consider your strength in making music?
My strength.
Yeah. Or what do you bring to the table in New Mexico hip hop?
My diversity, my lyrics, punchlines, bars.
Okay.
I try to bring something different, and I'm the queen. I got to live up to the title.
All right. So, would you work with anybody in New Mexico, besides the ones you've been working with recently?
Yes, I'm always open to work with new people. I'd love to get a New Mexico United CD going with all females because that isn't out yet. And there's a lot of talent. So shout out to all the ladies doing it out there. There's a lot.
So what is one of your favorite songs that you've made?
Authentic.
Authentic.
I would say. And that's there's the video for that is on YouTube as well, and that's just spitting truth.
Okay.
Being authentic.
So do you have any tips or words for up and coming artists?
Just work hard and don't give up. You'll be told no, and especially being a female, you get looked over for a lot of opportunities, I feel, and you just got to keep pushing and do it yourself. You can get there. Just keep at it.
All right. Well, before closing, do you have any links, or if you want to make any shout outs, you could do it now. And
Cool. Yes, I have my website out now. It's Envee the Queen, ENVEETHA Queen.com. And of course, YouTube is Envee the Queen. I'm on SoundCloud and Facebook. You can catch me on there. I also got my new shirts, the Duke City Queen. This is my design, so I have these for sale as well. You can order these for ladies, and I'll have the guys out in a few weeks as well. They'll be king, not queen. And yeah, that's it. Shout out to everybody I work with. Much love, and just let's keep rocking, and let's unite and submit your stuff to the countdown.
well, I'm Frank Easy, and remember, I'll make you famous.
So don't go and send for me, but if you want it, you can have it. That's that killer tendency. You wasn't down before, so now don't pretend to be. You ain't a friend of me. Bitches be more like some enemies. One time was like hidden to me. It's a shame how they turned on V. The beast was asleep, but now she been awake. Yeah, many want the crown, but they won't gonna step up and take it.